Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector on the 95A update, and we are picking up exactly where we left off because there's a paused explosion right here. We are currently trying to kind of up our bank account a little bit, and by doing that we are flying a little bit more of a battle fleet. I mean, a little bit more. We have 2 battleships, 3 and a battle carrier, a bunch of cruisers. We're burning supplies pretty hard, but we've actually been trying to do some raiding of pirates to try to level up my marines that are here as well, since leveling is back in the game. So one thing that I do want to try to do eventually is to get a troop transport to help the effectiveness of that, but for now what we're trying to do is to go over here and visit this Persian League. I know they did try to assault our base last time, but you know they are willing to pay us 200,000 credits for taking out a Conquest, which I actually wouldn't mind if I could possibly pick that up after a fight. Oh, there's actually a Harbinger as well, and a Venture, and a few other things. So it's a fleet I should be able to take on. But Zaladimios, I think that's probably where we're going to start. So let's go ahead, and I have an unidentified sensor contact over here. I'm going to assume that's pirates. But I already, okay, we have repairs, we have pirates up here. Let's make sure we're not missing anything up here. That's even more pirates. Okay, they're pursuing the fleet, so we're just gonna get out. And we're gonna keep our sustain burn. Once again, I always appreciate the feedback y'all give me. I do like that. As impressed with myself as I was with being able to run away from some fights, have been pointed out to me multiple times, like, yeah, you could have done that better. It's like, yeah, I could have. So let's see. We've got Zaladimios, and she's hiding in a system with a giant primary star in the Gold Motley constellation. A giant red giant, yellow white dwarf, white dwarf. Is this in the Gold Motley? Okay, that's not in this constellation, but you know, okay, we're gonna go here. But I think I'm going to take a detour because I've been informed by a few commenters that are trying to be on the sly a little bit that I should really try to look at a Blue Supergiant. So that's what we're going to at least try to do here. I mean, we're here to play, we're here to have fun. This is a yellow beacon. We've kind of passed by man before because it's a yellow beacon, but now that I have my, let me get my right thing here. My ability to actually take redacted ships, there may be a ship that I want to get. I don't know if it'll spawn in a yellow system, but let's at least go here pretty closely and see. Maybe, I mean, there's always possibility of good research stations, good other things. So that's a debris field right here. And wow, that's a lot of planets, and all of them are shit. So what do you know? That's a really spread out system. Okay, so we have stuff over here, and oh, it looks like there's another sensor contact over here, so maybe like a research station over there, over here, and maybe we can go see what the planets have around it. Alright, so let's start over here. Debris field, minor equipment cache. Okay, easy streets, nobody guarding it, so the remnants don't seem to really... Oh, that's shit. Okay, Paragon class blueprint, we're not gonna mess around. We're gonna put that over here because that is $600,000 or $300,000 of credits base value that we can sell to pirates and give ourselves a real good time. Jesus, I have never gotten that blueprint in any playthroughs I've ever done. So this is quite a thing. Let me go ahead and just right click on it so we don't forget it. For those of you who are unfamiliar for some reason, having a Paragon blueprint is pretty much one of the best things you can have in this game. We will go ahead and prioritize it. This is the Paragon. A lot of people say it's the strongest ship in the game. Its fortress shield is incredibly powerful, but like I said, I've never actually managed to be able to fly one. Mainly because I have not actually been able to find them. So we have another sensor contact up here. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got a little buddy here as well. So you're patrolling. Oh, okay, a Coronal Hypershunt. All right, now we have an item Okay, it's not with us. I'm stupid for even checking there. We have an item that says, like, if we're within 10 light years of a coronal hypershunt, we can do things. We are 17 light years away. So we're too far from this one. Unless there's another one in the stars that's closer. I mean, the good news is that we may be able to set up a... Oh, we already kind of searched some of these star systems and they sucked, but... Okay, we may be able to get a few 100,000 more credits from selling here. Let's see if we can get closer. The Coronal Hypershunt, the class of megastructure, once powered the unfathomable industrial might of the domain, putting the human civilization well towards Kardashev's Type 3 status. Ooh, fancy words. If it is capable of extracting energy on an astronomical scale directly from the Link star, losing control of an active coronal hypershunt without proper shutdown procedures can prove disastrous. So let's see here. Okay, we got an emergency burner into here, and okay, your fleet approaches the hypershunt, the class of megastructure once powered the unfathomable industrial might of the domain, putting in human civilization well towards Type 3, blah blah blah. It's capable of extracting energy, blah blah blah. Boo. A nearby hostile fleet tracking movements, making exploration impossible. Well, I mean, it's a tiny fleet, but I've got other shit to do. I mean, I've got 56 days to do, but you know, I don't think Hypershunt's going anywhere. We can come back there later. So that'll be fine. Where are we going to? We're probably going to Chlor. It seems like, so let's go this way. Like, maybe we can go over here, try to find some other stuff. We got a lot of pings. I don't know how many of these are like patrols that aren't actually moving versus how many of these are like, we have an unidentified fleet, we have a Venture class cruiser, it's a derelict ship. So we haven't done like all the exploration in a while. We're actually not going to pick up the Venture. I feel dumb for saying it's a master, or it's a jack of all trades, master of none, when literally the Venture is the apogee analog of, oh, by the way, you can literally help your exploration with it. But we're just going to kind of look at these planets, see if we get another radar ping. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So Hypershunt. Let's see if we can poke one more time. Okay, I saw something down there. I think that's okay, what are you doing? Okay, you're apparently really trying to get to this and doing a bad job. So I guess we'll just deal with that later. And I mean, here's another thing. Let me go ahead and see if this works, because I got a great comment on this. New explorations, I don't know. Do we get a note that says Hypershunt? I don't know if we do, because there is a little thing where like we can press a little button, show on map, try to mark it, and we can start marking things on our map for like motherships and stuff. But I guess we can't do that with the Hypershunt. Ooh, do I fight that fleet? Nah, I think, I mean, I'd love to get some of those drones, but I think I'm gonna pass for now. We got other fights we're looking for right now. But Mam is the place. Someone's probably cackling about things right now that I don't know, but whoa, how many onslaughts do you want to fight? And a legion. And look, they're only paying 300,000. So somewhere in that system, that's nowhere near us, right? Oh my god, that's she's rumored to be hiding in a barren world and a dwarf primary star in the Glance Nebula. So yeah, that's not us. All right, let's fight the bounty we came to fight. Is this really going to be at another warning beacon place? Okay, we've got trap beacons. Okay, who's our person? Right here, hiding out near a barren world and the Gul Motley constellation. Giant planet, barren world, low threat. So there's a barren world. There's a barren world. I'm gonna assume it's the one closer to the star. Oh well, you know, that's probably them. That is absolutely them. Hello. We are currently cooking in a Corona. How are you doing? And you want to say hello to us? That's fine. We've already done our coronal repairs. So, hostile fleet pursuing us. That's a little better than I expected. I was worried they'd be backed up by more ships, but it's pretty much just fighting a conquest and a bunch of other stuff. So, engage the comm link. Hello, Zaladimios. Attention, prey. We're going to kill you. Okay, that's a little boring here. So let's move into engage. This is literally what we're paying ourselves for. We are going to deploy everything. I know that's a lot of points, but this is what I wanted. I wanted bigger space battles. We'll see if how this pans out. So we have a lot of supplies on hand too, which is pretty good. Okay, so who are we going to attach to us? We're going to attach the carriers kind of to each other. I do like having the apogees. Well, let's see. How about we put the unridden apogees over here? It looks like the combat readiness for some of these ships, it leaves a little bit to be desired. But we're going to put you guys over here. We'll put the Dominator on me as well. Okay, that seems like a plan. And how do we want to do this? I guess we can send the apogees over to the sensor jammer and the Legion over to the nav buoy. And we'll just try to make a good fight of it. I guess we can put you guys up here, put the Legion up here, and we'll kind of just go where we are needed. So, command points. And we're fighting near some barren planet. The ECM rating is not doing us too many favors right now, even though, as someone pointed out hilariously, in my excitement of playing late at night, I put the ECM package on my other Legion, not ECCM package, not to be confused with the missing one letter of detail. What's my job again? But yeah, so we should apparently be doing better with weapons range and things than we otherwise would. And I don't know, the missiles have been pretty effective for my other Legion as well, but I've really got to be careful because we have to respect the Conquest. It is a legit ship. And we may, just because we're outnumbering our opponents right now, doesn't mean we can't fuck up any advantage we might have right now. Alright, so look at that. We've got more points because we got this. And we can kind of bring you back here. So we got a bunch of drone activity. We'll see what this is all about. Alright, so zoom out, just because that's what a lot of people seem to request that I do. Kind of don't want that taken away from me from behind, but oh, there's everybody. Alright, so Conquest coming out first. One of the reasons I used to main Conquest. There's a few things I really like about him that the AI doesn't seem to be taking much advantage of here. We'll talk about when we get a little bit closer, but you can build your Conquest asymmetrically and just fight broadside with things. It's actually a really, really viable strategy. We are going to go ahead and unload here. Kind of wish the Eagle was giving me some room. You know what, let's, this Legion, let's just go ahead and see if we can hit you as well. Because we have our carriers that are trying to do things. You're kind of playing harassment over here. We have another Dominator that's doing stuff. So their whole line's kind of coming to my whole line. We'll see how this works out. Ooh, it's a lot of shit on the screen, and can't tell if the FPS is loading, but look at that strong disengagement from the Conquest. So we have a good line right now. And we're just going to have to play it by ear. Maybe we pick off some smaller ships first. Maybe we just let our point defense do the talking. Maybe we decide to actually put up our shields. There we go. Might actually be able to take you down in just a second. Really got to watch my flux, though. Really got to watch my flux. So it's going to be kind of who's going to poke who first. We have this apogee that's not doing a lot. We have, even though he's really aggressive. Maybe if we send both the apogees after this Dominator. That seems kind of like a plan. Kind of push their line a little bit. We have the Venture that's coming to shake hands with us. We have you guys going after this this dude over here. And we have, I don't know what the hell these guys are doing, but whatever they're doing it very well. So, Venture, what's up? Like, I just want to take somebody down here. Okay, there we go. Alright, that might do it. No, they actually got some really solid armor. Second volley. That's not going to be enough. Alright, so look at this up here, though. Just these apogees with the AI control here are doing some really good work. So thank you for all the people who are like, please use command points. In fact, I'm going to attach you to this one now. So, because you're kind of staying a little far away. So there's literally a giant battleship over here, and we're 1v1ing a Venture. I think the word for that is wuss. We'll see if we can make it work in just a second. There we go. Dominator down. And that Venture should be down in just a second too. So, okay, we lost something. Are you actually trying to run back to get that again? I don't think that's very important in the context of this battle right now. Let's see if we can take you guys over here. And let's see if we can just keep running amok on the north side with you guys. I think that's a good plan. And meanwhile, I can just send my folks over here. And we're going to say hello to this Conquest. Maybe a little stupidly, but we're going to do it anyway. Because poor rookie pilot needs some help. Alright, so going into all this without shields up. You really need to work on your flux, dude. We need to turn off the engage pretty hard, though. So, one little dude here got something. Our little fighters tried their best to send a volley. Alright, well, you know what, if our AI is making... I mean, we're 2-to-1 battlecruiser to battlecruiser, and then there's a battle carrier backing it up. I guess they should be scared. Meanwhile, the AI is doing a pretty good job on some mop-up duty up here. So that works out really nicely. So pretty much I've just gotta play it cool. Like, here we go with the autocannon spam. Vigilance class destroyed. We got a bunch of fighters on us all of a sudden. So we're going to be taking some heat here. But that's fine. We'll bring the heat right back. Maybe. Why are you targeting? Okay, AI, we gotta have a talk about not attacking the tiny ships with your giant volleys of missiles. Let's have you guys... Okay, we're running out of command points, but you're gonna need some support because you're about to be out of position. Meanwhile, it looks like we've got some repairs we gotta do, but once again, this is a fight of attrition. We've just got to keep the pressure up, keep the flux going. Another Heron down. Alright, so let's get a little closer. This might be a little too aggressive, but somebody's got to lead the charge at some point. But see, this is what I'm talking about with the Conquest for a second. The AI doesn't do as good of a job of this, but this one's at least trying. You can have 2 total builds on 2 different sides of the ship. And right now you can see just all the stuff that they have. Here's another happy little shot. I'm not going to stop for screenshot looking here, but pretty much I've got to be a little mindful of the situation because I have a bunch of... I'm doing a really good job of cutting across their line. My apogees are doing a ton of work off camera. And as soon as they can kind of rally around here... I don't have any command points, but they'll figure out who I want to shoot. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Here we go. There we go. And engage. Look at that burn. I don't think we can get a second volley off in time, but that's the exact damage that we need. All right, so we got it on the ropes now, and we have Apogee's trying to do some work. Can we drop you over here? No, we have no command points. We get another command point in 11 seconds. All right, so this is not the time. Oh, there we go. Look at you. Look at you. People saying Apogees don't do damage. All right, now it looks like the Conquest was disabled. I might be able to recover it. So, free Conquest is worth a story point. That's for sure. I can always repair the D-mods later. And you can see my poor ship is having to do a lot of onboard repairs. We have not won this fight yet, though, but we've got all the big ships kind of hit here, so they're running. Who can I best help with at this point? See if we can send you over there. So we went up to 2 command points all of a sudden. But yeah, that was fun. I mean, obviously, we're picking these fights because we can clearly take them, but it's good to know that our AI ships are able to contribute as well, and contribute well. All right, so Centurion's gone. I kind of want to just cut off this Falcon, but I think it's the Heron that I need to try to fly after, because it can run away in a hurry. There we go. So Shepherd, Harbinger, Centurion. Name all your ships after things that would applied in land battles back in history and now don't matter as much in space. So we can't really engage on you yet. We're just going to keep doing some afterburner burning. There we go. Fly, fly, fly before you can actually disappear. We still have... oh, we can claim victory now. There we go. Let's go ahead and claim it. Alright, so the fleet is gone except for these. And we get an experience bonus because that was a hard fight, which it was a hard fight. But we're going to order our second in command to give the chase here. We'll put you guys out here. Y'all should be able to take it, right? There we go. We blew them all up. So, ship recovery. Oh, wow. We don't even need a story point for the Conquest. Do I even go after the Venture? Now, that is 4 D mods. Erratic fuel injector, degraded life support, degraded engines, compromised armor. Those aren't great, especially the armor one. But if it ends up being that we can, I don't know, repair those mods, then we'll be fine. So picking through the wreckage as well. Plus, I think we get to have the weapons that are strapped to him here. So here's all of our stuff. It's all very good. We do have more salvage to do. And I don't think I've leveled up any of my officers that are capable of leveling up in a while, but we got a bunch of notifications here. Not enough crew to keep ship ready, combat ready. I know. We're gonna have to mothball this, which sucks a little bit. But its maximum burn is 8, which is nice. So the more of these big battleships I'm collecting, I am gonna have to eventually pay the price for repairs here, but that's pretty good. I think this is probably worth a trip towards home. Just because I'm not taking... Look, 300,000 to get destroyed. And that's what I'm saying, is that the counterbalance to being able to put so much deployment out is that I can also face fights like this eventually where the computer can deploy like that too. And I could probably take on a fleet with 2 Conquest, but that's kind of asking a lot. Plus it's 30 days. By the way, we had a mission to turn back in somebody, so maybe we just bring the ransom researcher back to Galadia real quick. We're already in the neighborhood. Get 52,000 for it. Seems fine. I'm pretty sure we actually have already explored the star system too, so yeah, fully surveyed. There's probably not a lot left here. Alright, so order the jump to hyperspace. And look at that, our all the supplies that we had before are now wanting. But that's okay. Oh god, we're gonna go through a hyperspace storm like a moron. Well, I get all the suggestions from you guys of doing things like pressing S, and I still screwed up. Good Sunrise lost its erratic fuel injector. Well, what do you know? Suddenly, we're getting to the repairs on just the big ships. That's amazing. Took long enough, but I mean, that's literally why we have the perk and why we took the battle fleet. I talked about this last time. Okay, so Dominion Air Probe. I'm still going to check these out. I mean, that's fairly close to where I'm at. Do I want to take it is the question. Let's see. Like, we have a potential contact over here. An officer can be found. Size 5 colony controlled by here. Weapons cache. Oh yeah, we already did accept missions over here. Then doesn't that mean we should accept for the exploration? I'm sorry for clicking through missions pretty well, because that, I mean, it's on the same side of the map. So let's go ahead and accept that too. And we're just going to loop home after we turn this in and drop off our goodies. And then I guess go down here and around and avoid wherever the scary-ass pirate fleet is. Okay, we just got hit by another stupid storm, so we're going to emergency burn out of that in just a second. Okay, that's a yellow star we haven't explored, and that's a minor weapons cache. That's not too far off, but it is, that one is kind of in the wrong direction, so... where is the little place we want to go? Probably Analyzer Research Station. I am going to do that because that's a research station that spawns as a result of a quest. So we're going to do that and then go home. Because those will appear temporarily. Oh god, we don't know how to fly. This is great. My brain is all over the place, but that's part of the fun with this game, is that there's a lot you can do. Like, we have lobster just sitting on ice. The market for lobsters not super crazy right now. Volatiles, don't really care. Class 1 survey data. Metals. Yeah, luxury goods. Anybody really need those? Apparently there's a pirate base that wants lobster for an okay price. Wants luxury goods for a 500 deficit, which is exactly what we have. Apparently lots of places have excess right now, which is a little annoying. We'll hold off on that because I'm going to need to pick up some supplies. And I might be able to do that. This isn't a pirate station anymore, but I am thinking about potentially raiding it, even though it's independent. If we can go in without our transponder on and get away with it, that'll be fine. But let's open the comm directory. Hey, Sebastian. There we go. So you open the lines. Oh, Captain, the AI Defense Studies Department wanted me to give you the thanks for returning. Well, you wouldn't remember the name, but they're all very pleased to get back to work at a really shouldn't say. Trust me, they're very pleased. And it's due to you. Good job. Well, thanks. So, ransom researcher completed. So we got money. We can inquire about available jobs. All right. So we have something on the data pad. Let me look at what we got lined up for you. A student from the influential family requires priority transport to Yazad and Zagat system within a short time frame. A key academician from the Persian Sociology Department was imprisoned by the Ludic Church on Gilead for performing research. We need someone to pay the tithe again. And the Ancient Terran Philosophy Department has turned up records of a data cache in the Silic system. Well, we've been there. They just need someone to go and find it and transmit the contents back to the Academy. Pretty sure Silic's also super dangerous. So we have to do this in 60 days. And I'm going to decline that right now. Imprisoned researcher doesn't seem to have a time frame here. Enthusiastic about enforcing certain prescripts. So this is kind of the same talk that we had before. We'll accept that. And then data retrieval from the ruins here. 21 light years for 84, but there's automated defenses. We'll save the VIP transport for later. So it looks like we got to grind out some missions with these guys. Ruins, data recovery, and Silic. So we haven't been there. And it's a Blue Supergiant. Huh. I wonder. Okay, I don't think that's going to be right there. Because this is a Blue Supergiant. I wonder if there's another Hypershunt up there. So we have research there, and the ransom research from those dastardly Ludics again. We'll figure that out later. So let's, because we didn't actually pick up supplies, let's fly over here. The patrols don't seem to be super crazy right now. Do we have anybody over here? Pirate raid failed on the tri-tachyon. Cool. Let's try turning this off in the nebula just to see. There's a ship going... Oh! A hegemony expedition. That's really terrible timing. 49 days until arrival. I'm assuming they don't like our mining again. So that sucks a little bit. But let's take a look over here. We just bumped this. The mining station. They will let us in without a transponder. Look at all these people. They're still pirates. They're just independent pirates now. I love it. The dockside bar, there's a connected man in a cheap business suit that wants me to transport metals. Well, I don't care about transporting metals. We can repair our ships at the dockyard. We can trade for shit. I mean, that's a decent price for some of this stuff. I can at least get rid of the stuff I don't care about, like this. Don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. We're going to hold on to the heavy machinery just because I'm planning on colonizing another planet in the near future. I'm going to have to do it while the hegemony's like breathing down my neck, which is a little awkward, but it's fine. Let's buy from here. Their stability's good. Their defenses suck. So that's fine. Let's consider our military options. I mean, these guys used to be pirates. If we launch a raid on them, there's no orbital station. There's no nearby fleets to defend it. We have mining and a spaceport to disrupt. That's not very good. Can try to acquire all sorts of things. It's a spaceport, but it doesn't have a heavy industry, so it doesn't really matter too much. Maybe we just go for... they don't have a lot of drugs. They don't have a lot of heavy machinery. They don't really have a lot of things. I think let's just call this a supply run. Keep our casualties light and just try to level up. So let's select, and we're going to launch the raid. Alright, so relationship with independence goes down by 4. But we can afford to do that a little bit. We lost 20 Marines. And what do we get? That's okay. Not as big of a haul as what I've seen before. If we look at the colony info again, there's no administrator. There's stabilities 4, recent unrest. So we've just screwed them. We've just screwed them up a little bit. Isn't that fun? Alright, so turn on the transponder. Where's our Dominion ship? All the way over here. I think we've only made it out to here. I'm curious about what's over here, but... Alright. Let's do this right. Let's transverse jump out of here. Alright, so how do we want to do this? I still need to make a drop off here. I'm not made of time anymore, unfortunately, because stupid hegemony's coming back for me. So we have 56 days to do this. There's a research station down there and a research station down there. How long until you guys show up? There we go. 47 days. So, new plan. Explorations. Or let's just go to accepted. New plan. This research station's up here. That's fine. This research station's down here. A little bit higher priority. Let's go drop off our goods in the pool. We could actually stop by Yama or something to drop stuff off, but I think I'll do that later. Because we just kind of got to get moving with some of this stuff. And maybe I'd drop an exploration fleet in and then... Oh, I never even checked to see the hegemony, so if they're coming after me... Okay, the expedition space forces are superior and the ground forces are evenly matched. The expedition's outcome is uncertain. And we could try to avert it. We could allocate sufficient funds for diverting the planning, or we could use connections. Calling for these favors will reduce your staying with the hegemony by 20 points. Well, otherwise, taking it's 5 points. I'm going to do that. So, expeditions disrupted. Alright, so now we're free to explore. That's good. I will take the 20-point reputation hit because, let's be honest, I've made my intentions with the hegemony very clear in this save. I haven't really talked about it very much yet, but one of the reasons I am doing this raiding is because they have something I want, and that's something I want. I could find somewhere else, but my goal is going to be to raid some hegemony worlds to eventually potentially take a Nanoforge. Alright. Do we drop another colony down? Is one of my first questions. First solution here is to go ahead and put this shit all in storage. I don't think we're going to run out of storage space. I hope not. It's just the kind of thing that seems to keep expanding, but like I said, we don't always use all this stuff, is the thing. So let's sort. Alright, so confirm. So we have a whole bunch of weapons over here. Resource stockpiles seem fine. Food seems fine. Crew seems good enough. Let's go ahead and dump. Let's go ahead and store you. Do I want to do a whole flight thing for research when, well, I think I do. I know it's been a lot of fun flying around with, like, hey, look, we can do our apogees and be cute down here, but since we're going to the corners of the map, I want to be able to take out anything that might come up and is a little bit of a problem. And we do have the money to be able to afford the fuel now, so, you know, let's just make it happen. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep these guys. I guess one of the questions I have, if we are literally flying all of this, is do we want to bring out these two? I think the answer for that is probably no. It wouldn't be bad to have one, but what are the missions for? Is I guess the first question. We have an accepted mission for a research station. That's usually gear. A probe. That's usually not a bunch of stuff. A research station and a weapons lab. Okay. I think I'm going to hedge a little bit. Not like that. And we're going to take one of these. We'll take light speed because it feels good. And suddenly we have a lot more cargo room. Alright, so that means we're going to need to go over here. We actually still have this repairs suspended, so let's unsuspend repairs. It's another silly thing that I kind of missed out on. And we need to take a fuck ton of supplies, don't we? We're just going to drop off our lobster, drop off this. We're going to drop off our heavy machinery for the time being, because we are going to get some more. We're going to drop off all of our goodies. We actually want to get some spare crew. So I think maybe like 250 crew's fine. Just in case we get in some fights, I don't want to be where I'm suddenly like understaffed. This is a lot of supplies. This is a whole lot of supplies. But considering we're taking a battle fleet to explore, probably worth it. That's a lot of fuel. This is where buying below market would be really nice. But yeah, you know what? This is us living in excess, isn't it? So maybe we just undid all of our profits next month by doing this. But look at the fuel situation now. We're here. We've got a lot of repairs we can potentially do, but we'll be able to take on pretty much anything. And this is, did I not learn the lessons that I was doing before? Maybe. So let's see here. This is a yellow star system that's unexplored. So located some distance away from the center. And we know that means it's still near the center. It's not in the outskirts. And this is orbiting an ice giant. Oh, it's a Neutron Star. So we're doing this first. Neutron Star typically is pretty easy to find the planets, so I think that's everything. Let's jump and move it. How much time am I going to save just by doing these transverse jumps? I don't know, because it takes supplies every time I do it. So it's a little hard to say. This fleet... Okay, unidentified fleet on a salvage expedition. They clearly are... Oh, they're friendly. Of course they're friendly. They're like, what? They're friendly and now they're pursuing us. Are you an idiot? I don't have time for this. It's like, they think they can take me and then I turn off my transponder and suddenly they're like, LOL, let's fight them. But like I said before, there are certainly reasons for me to take a lighter load on a fleet here, but I kind of want to just take the whole shebang out here. Oh, I wasn't here, and this is a medium beacon. All right, well, we're already almost to Stella Vitae, so maybe I hope we find some good stuff here. Oh god, S helps us turn a little bit. All right. So we're doing okay on the supplies right now if we can just avoid taking a bunch of damage. So we don't want to get shoved by these too much. And if we're all the way out here already, you can see that our circle's getting a little bit smaller. We have 36 days for both of these, 94 days to Overhear. The probe is probably the lower priority, to be honest. It's more of a Ishtar seems interesting, but that's kind of a lot of crisscrossing on the map. Well, we'll see what the fuel situation looks like. If I can salvage a bunch of shit, we'll make it happen. So that's money gone. Remember all the lessons about efficiency that everyone's tried to teach me in the comments section, only for me to completely crap on it. Okay, this is an interesting system. So we have an ice giant, we have a few planets here. The research station, we have one up here. We have a minor weapons cache that is not too far from the center of the system. So let's try to go into here. Okay, that's probably not it. Oh, this is I was wondering if this was a double planet, so it shouldn't be near anything, is the first thing. And we have a bunch of crap around here. And we have a bunch of sensor contacts. So this could work out very well or very poorly for us. What's that? That's an orbital habitat. That's probably good for us. And it, oh wow, ship recovery. Atlas Super Freighter again. I think we do consider ship recovery, and I think we get this, and it does have an erratic fuel injector, but that's fine. Mudskipper civilian transport. I'd kind of prefer it if it was a military transport. That'd be really nice. Look at all the things we have all of a sudden. Okay, double tap. Okay, good start. Let's see what's over here. Okay, that's a weapons cache. Let's see if we can give it a hug. And we found a debris field. I don't think that's where it's going to be, but weapons cache. Ooh, antimatter. Well, I already know that. Alright, let's see what's down here. So yeah, we've had a lot of good stuff come of this. Okay, that one didn't give us everything in our hopes and dreams. Let's do a sensor burst because, oh, we found a derelict ship. Okay. Once again, we're looking for a weapons cache that's some distance from the center of the Stella Vitae star system. I have to ask myself soon, is it going to be better for me to try to do this? Because all some distance means is that it's not close, but we're not looking on the outskirts. We've kind of already been over here. We know the Neutron Star, what it's good for. So depending on our timing here, this could be the place. It's not. It's a debris field. And that's a... is that Baba Yaga? Oh my god. Okay, well let's say hello, because you have ruins on you. We know this because of the space trash everywhere. Actually, not a terrible planet. Decivilized, so a little terrible, but not super terrible. Ooh. Wow, that is actually a really good planet, especially because it has volatiles. Yeah, that's a really good planet. We're not going to colonize it. We're going to explore the ruins, attempt to open the pods, and we got even more crew. Salvage operations. We're stealing all the uncivilized people's food. A corrupted Nanoforge. Alright, that's good. It's not a pristine Nanoforge, but it's what we call a start. I mean, I've been shocked that I haven't found one yet in this game. So we've got to ask ourselves. We got 18 days left to get over here. I think I'm gonna have to just say one ping. If it doesn't work, we go over here. Because these things get a little annoying, and if they're just kind of floating out here somewhere in space, it could be near the ice giant, but it's probably not. Can I? I was about to say I should be able to transverse jump. Alright, so we have a Neutron Star, and the other scary part about the Neutron Star is that it could rocket me completely in the wrong direction if I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And we have another fleet coming, so that's a little terrifying. How long do I have? 13 days. Why do I always cut these missions so close? Whew. Yeah, you guys do your own thing. Have fun with that. Alright, so that's a Neutron Star. And we got 11 days to get a research station that is orbiting an ice giant in the Delta V whatever system. That is an ice giant, and that's a gas giant. Or that's a something giant. Alright, so far when jumping in the Neutron Stars, we are 2 for 2 for getting blasted by the Neutron Star beam. Let's hope this is not 3 for 3. Oh my god. It's 3 for 3. But we still found it in time, so that's a plus. I don't know how long I want to stay over here, but hopefully the blast is not going in this direction. It is. Emergency burn that shit. Okay. Oh my god. 3 for 3 this save. Jesus. Okay. We got 80,000. Let's explore. We're going to really have to work hard to salvage this in time before we get run over by a Neutron Star Blast and eat all those repairs. Oh, good. I'm liking where this is going. Okay. We got another plasma cannon, which I've been saying I've been wanting for a while. Got a Harbinger class destroyer blueprint. So, I forget who it was in the comments section, but there were 2 people that have said Harbingers are really good, and now we have them. Xiphos blueprint. This is a worthy time over here, and then a Cobra Wing blueprint as well. So take all the things, double tap because it's available, and we just happen to get a plasma cannon. Whoa! So now we have plasma cannons at home, Mom. No, really, it's not even a meme. It's just we literally have them now. Okay, so Neutron Stars are fun. We have another fleet coming for us. I'm kind of curious about what they're doing. Yeah, what are you thinking? Yeah, I think this is a pretty good time just to say, you know, It'd be nice to do this, but I don't think we're going to. Like, I just can't bring myself to. We could go down to Blast and try to explore it, but we already have a mission up here, so that's money lost. But we're gonna make it about ourselves. This is a freaking blueprints episode, though. Like, let's see what we got here real quick. We already got Plasma Cannon, which is an amazing weapon. You've seen that in action. We got Xiphos, which is amazing. We got a Harbinger, which is amazing. We already have a Cobra Wing, which is just fine. Antimatter Blaster blueprint is great. We got a Corrupted Nanoforge, so we could always slap that in a heavy industry. We're not really on the way to building heavy industry yet, but the nice thing is that on habitable worlds, it causes pollution, which becomes permanent, but we're not doing that. We're going to be doing it on a planet with no atmosphere. We have two great options for that. And then on top of that, other blueprints, we have a friggin' Paragon blueprint now. So, gosh, that is, that's a good day of exploration. We're going to go ahead and prioritize Harbinger, probably a little bit over Hammerhead, maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. But that's it for now. This is Asher with Starsector 0.95a. We even got another freaking one of these. I need to do the ordnance point for it stuff eventually, but yeah, this is an episode where we got a lot of shit. Space still has riches. Exploration does good, and we have a big Hypershunt. Yeah, Hypershunt to go back to as well. So lots to do on the menu, and progress the story at some point as well once we build up our reputation, I guess. But that's it for now. This is Asher. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we will do this again soon. You all have a good one. Take care.